Now, please, let me advise you. As a young man, as a young woman, grow large in your spirit. Grow very large. Give yourself to fasting. Give yourself to prayer now.
And the guys that have decided to follow after righteousness are the people he's calling to hearken unto me. There is an added information that you need to carry along. Having made these choices, he said, hearken unto me. Are you there? Okay, now let's go on. He said, look unto the rock whence ye are hewn, and to the hole of the pit whence ye are digged. Now the implication of that is this: you are not the first to have arrived at that decision. There are many people before you that have chosen that path. So look unto the fathers, the people that adopted the same policies as the policies for their lives. When he said that, he now gave us a vivid example, which is the example of Abraham. Look unto Abraham, your father, and unto Sarah that bare you, for I called him alone and blessed him and increased him. Now, so I called him alone. The resultant effect of his calling was that I blessed him and I increased him. But you must look at the sequence of events that led to the increase and the blessing. Because if you don't look at the sequence of events and the process that Abraham had to go through in order for him to inherit blessings and inherit increase, you might think that your own situation is an isolated situation that is not covered by the scope of the course. Now, God promised Abraham a child. How many years did it take before Abraham got the child? 25 years. How many of us have waited up to 25 years for a particular thing you're asking God? Have you? For God, the breakthrough is not the high point. For God, the process is the high point. Because that process is the avenue where his government is fitted upon your heart. And every form of superfluity that is manifesting in your heart, that is going to translate to a departure from the emphasis of God in the future. I hope you know your heart is prophetic. Just like the chromosomes that you have when you were born is what determined the color of your hair, your height, your shape, everything. The way your nails are. They were already encoded into your chromosomes. Right there when you were born. So if God needs to change your future, what he does is that he changes the configuration of your heart, because those are your chromosomes. And it takes a very terrible process for your heart to change. Your heart is the most stiff organ that you can ever imagine. High temperature and pressure. High terrible circumstances have to be brought your way for you to have a change of heart. And that change of heart translates to a commensurate change of outcome. He said, make sure that you look at the example of Abraham, your father. He's a father of men that charted the path of righteousness and the path of seeking God. This was the pattern that evolved outside of his devotion to God. And this is the pattern that found expression on the account of that template of life and existence. He said, at any point in time that your own life becomes a contradiction to this pattern, it means that the foundation, the original emphasis has been lost. So I came to Lagos and I met the guys. One of them bought 2 houses in Festac, 2 duplexes. He had 2 duplexes. We are mates, even in the service still today. Bought 2 duplexes and then bought another small, I think 5-bedroom flat. And his wife was running a crèche there. People going to work in the morning, and you're working in the bank. Your wife is working in the bank. You just drive through. You drop the child there. They'll feed the child. They have a nurse, plane, TV, all of that. And then when you finish, anytime you finish, you come out. So the wife was running that based on fraudulent money that was gotten by deal in the office. He said, it's not those kind of people he's calling. These recommendations that he's making available here doesn't by any means relate to those people. Great men are not made any other way. When a man takes this part, what he's going to inherit is increase and what? And blessing.
Now, please, let me advise you. As a young man, as a young woman, grow large in your spirit. Grow very large. Give yourself to fasting. Give yourself to prayer now.